Guys, welcome back. Once again, 500,000 apologies for the lack of quality on this thing, but I explained the problem in my other video. Don't worry, I've got another, the problem will be solved, but the bad part is it'll take about 2.5 to 3 weeks for the problem to be solved, so until then, it's going to be this crappy camera or my GoPro. I'm probably going to use the GoPro exclusively outside because I cannot get rid of the fisheye lens effect. And with the fisheye lens, you get to see just how insanely messy my room is. So, without further ado, I'm finally going to be reviewing the entire series of Clone Wars. I'm going to be going through favorite season, character, favorite episodes, favorite story arc, and then the least favorite of each of those. So, starting with favorite season, my favorite season of Clone Wars has to be Season 5, because even with the sort of boring droid story arc, even that story arc had a really good episode in there. I think it was Missing in Action, where they find a clone trooper that had been missing in action for quite a while, and they convinced him to come back and rejoin the fight. And that was pretty neat. My favorite character for the Clone Wars is definitely Obi-Wan. Across the board, I think he was like the best Jedi. The one point where his behavior got kind of iffy was when he agreed to a deception to basically play dead, and including keeping Anakin out of the loop. And that didn't go over so well, so yeah. Other than that, Obi-Wan was a really, really good character, and he goes on to be an amazing character in Episode 3 and in Episode 4. He's just, the guy's a legend. I love Obi-Wan Kenobi. And of course, James Arnold Taylor did an excellent job voicing the character. My favorite episodes are Revenge, which is the season finale of Season 4 that has Maul and Savage Opress. The reason I like it isn't because of Maul. You guys know I can't stand Darth Maul. But I really love Sam Witwer's voice acting in this particular episode. He did a really good job. And I also like the story, not necessarily as reflected by Maul and Savage, but the fact that Obi-Wan Kenobi got to fight with Darth Maul again, had a really neat lightsaber battle, and that he had to team up with Asajj Ventress, of all people, in order to escape with his skin intact. And I thought that was a really nice twist. My other favorite episode is, no surprise, Voices from the Lost Missions. It's Obi-Wan hearing the disembodied voice of Qui-Gon and thinking, this is impossible, and everyone else on the council and in the temple is wondering, has Yoda lost his marbles, or is he just senile? But I thought that episode was really well done, and it was awesome hearing Liam Neeson voice Qui-Gon Jinn again. That was so cool! I loved it. My least favorite things about the Clone Wars. My least favorite season has got to be Season 1. It's probably the most dull and uninteresting. Of course, they were sort of, they were finding their feet, so I think I can give them a little bit of a pass for that. Not entirely, but... My least favorite character of the whole series is definitely Governor Tarkin. Ugh! What a pompous, pig-headed jerk! He is just the biggest annoyance ever. I can't stand that guy. He's a pain in the royal backside. Ugh. My least favorite episodes are definitely the Zilla Beast from Season 2. B-Movie, I hate that episode. It's just so stupid. I'm like, why did they put it in there? Why? It's dumb. My dad would probably like it. He likes dumb B-movies. And A Sunny Day in the Void, which was from Season 5. Yeah, it was part of the droid arc. That was the only episode that I've ever seen for the first time around that literally made me fall asleep. I was literally, midway through the episode as they were traipsing across the desert, I was going, huh? What? My all-time favorite story arc of Clone Wars has to be the Mortis arc that really delved into the mysticism and the mythology of the Force, and a really neat look at morality and all that neat stuff. Not so good on the action, but pretty good. Pretty good as far as expanding the mythos of the Force went. My least favorite story arc is probably the droid story arc from Season 5. Overall, looking at the Clone Wars as a whole, the entire series was much better than I expected, especially from Season 3 on. Seasons 4 through 6 were great. Seasons 1 and 2 were probably the least interesting. It started getting good Season 3, but then Season 4 just knocked my socks off. So a lot better than I expected. If I had to score it taking the good with the bad, it would probably be a 7.6 out of 10. If that seems low, remember when I originally scored Clone Wars series, I think it was like in the 6 to 7 range. So definite improvement, a lot better than I thought it was, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Season 7 next year. No guarantee as to when I'm going to be able to see it and do reaction videos and reviews because I cannot get the Disney streaming service. I'm sorry, I'm just too broke unless my subscribers double in the next 6 months, in which case I'll probably upgrade my equipment before I get any sort of streaming service. Sorry guys, I'm sticking to Netflix for now. I'm going to have to wait until when and if it comes out on DVD. I hope it does, but if it doesn't, I might not be able to see it unless someone sends me some episodes. Anyway, that's been the Clumsy Jedi's series review of Clone Wars. Again, I am so sorry about the terrible quality of this video. It's like 720 by 480. It's pretty bad. But what can I say? This camera is 10 years old. There's really nothing more I can do about it. So, until next time, this is the Clumsy Jedi signing off. Bye, guys, and I hope the cable arrives soon because recording in subpar quality is really, really annoying.